Welcome back. Today, we're diving into major global updates, from the Biden administration's policy shift on Ukraine to Malcolm X's estate taking legal action. We'll also explore an AI tool combating phone scams, ranked choice voting in Portland, and new Russian adoption laws. Stay tuned for these stories and more. Biden authorizes long-range missiles for Ukraine. President Joe Biden has given Ukraine the green light to use American long-range missiles against Russian targets. This marks a dramatic policy reversal for the U.S., which previously resisted Ukraine's requests, citing concerns over escalation. The decision comes as Russia has bolstered its presence in the Kursk region with 50,000 troops and additional forces from North Korea. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky presented a list of potential Russian targets during a September White House meeting, emphasizing the need to strike key assets to end the conflict. The move aligns with broader efforts to secure U.S. military aid through 2025, even amid political challenges from figures like former President Donald Trump, who has criticized Biden's approach. Malcolm X estate files an instrumental lawsuit. The family of Malcolm X has filed a $100 million lawsuit against the Department of Justice, FBI, CIA, and NYPD, accusing them of being complicit in his 1965 assassination. The suit alleges that these agencies were aware of credible threats to his life, but failed to intervene and actively worked to undermine his security. A letter from former NYPD officer Raymond Wood revealed efforts to reduce Malcolm X's protection shortly before the attack. Civil rights attorney Ben Crump, representing the family, said the case seeks to expose decades of cover-ups and hold the agencies accountable. Malcolm X's legacy continues to resonate, and this lawsuit could bring long-sought clarity to one of America's most pivotal civil rights cases. AI fights phone scammers in the UK. Virgin Media O2 has unveiled Daisy, an AI tool designed to counter phone scammers. Daisy intercepts fraudulent calls and mimics an elderly woman, keeping scammers on the line with fake stories and fabricated financial details. The tool not only wastes scammers' time, but also prevents them from targeting real victims. Some calls reportedly last up to 40 minutes. Virgin Media O2's Murray McKenzie emphasized that Daisy is part of a broader strategy to outsmart scammers and protect customers. This innovative use of AI highlights the potential for technology to turn the tables on fraudsters. Ranked choice voting faces challenges in Portland. Portland's introduction of ranked choice voting has left some voters confused, with 1 in 5 leaving certain races blank. The system, which allows voters to rank candidates, aims to improve civic participation but faced hurdles in its debut. Ballots in some city council races featured as many as 30 candidates, overwhelming many voters. Analysts point to the unfamiliarity of the system as a key factor in the lower engagement. Supporters remain optimistic, arguing that as voters become more familiar, participation and outcomes will improve. This first attempt at ranked choice voting shows that even systems with good intentions can have a steep learning curve. Russian adoption law targets LGBTQ policies. Russia has passed a new law banning adoptions to countries that allow gender reassignment. Introduced by State Duma Speaker Vyacheslav Volodin, the legislation is framed as a measure to protect traditional values and children's welfare. Critics argue the law further isolates Russian children from potential homes abroad and enforces anti-LGBTQ policies. Volodin defended the bill, citing concerns over what he described as potential dangers for children in countries with progressive gender policies. The law has drawn international condemnation, adding another layer of controversy to Russia's stance on LGBTQ rights.